as if you could kill time without injuring eternity. There is no play in them, for this comes after work. What demon possessed me that I behaved so well? Confucius said, "To know that we know what we know, and that we do not know what we do not know, that is true knowledge." In their flowering season, bare feet are older than shoes. A man is not required to bury himself, only death will set them free. The very simplicity and nakedness of man's life, but a sojourner in nature. The cart before the horse is neither beautiful nor useful. Stone, a core of truth, squatters' rights, earnestly live it, the art of life, the broad flapping American ear, a little grass, a crazy fellow, dead set, my gay butterfly, the moon will not sour milk, the devil finds employment for the idle, his stems and leaves, flower garden, pot herbs, be buried in it first. For my imagination, invisible and unimaginable, deep, burn it must, penny for his thoughts, old women over their tea, that is which appears to be, as deliberately as nature, be it life or death, we crave only reality, neither past, present, nor future, to be intoxicated, a precious casket, breathed from all human lips, primitive curiosity, peculiar religious experience, uncommon school. Follow your genius closely enough, and it will not fail to show you a fresh prospect every hour. Breathing fire and smoke from his nostrils, an outside place in the universe. Hemp, the bowl goes round again and again. My serenity is rippled. A little world all to myself. Nothing can make life a burden to me. A slight insanity. Seem to foresee, in a sane sense, the value of a man is not in his skin. Stoned. Nature's universal vegetable botanic medicines. Wild lettuce. Souls with their bodies. If it were not for books, would not know what to do rainy days. A well of good humor and contentment. Cousin to the pine and the rock. Spiritual man. An abstract of human knowledge. The spiritual view. He was thinking of himself and expressing his own opinion, that there was not much difference between the half and the whole. Utmost simplicity and truth, quite superior. A metaphysical puzzle. From such a basis of truth, the North Star, made to take charge of 100 chickens, attached me to the earth. It's a fine broad leaf to look on, their ancient herb garden. A new growth is rising all around, preparing another aspect for a new infant eyes. Ranks of haughty weeds, encouraging this weed. Grass, labor of the hands, more favorable puff of wind. It was a singular experience, that long acquaintance. Consider the intimate and curious acquaintance one makes with various kinds of weeds. Has a certain magnetism in it, power or virtue, the logic of all labor. Our ambassadors should be instructed to send home such seeds as these, and Congress help to distribute them over all the land. Inhaling ether, it only producing numbness and insensibility to pain, without affecting the consciousness, with a merry crew of thoughts, leaving only my outer man at the helm, as I sailed. By night, of course, the perplexity is infinitely greater. Do we appreciate the vastness and strangeness of nature? From a boat by moonlight, serenaded by owls and foxes, and hearing, from time to time, the creaking note of some unknown bird close at hand, when your thoughts had wandered to vast cosmogonal themes and other spheres, irregular enough not to be monotonous, where a still subtler spirit sweeps over it. He has beheld the vision of serenity and purity once at least during the day, under a high state of cultivation, being manured with the hearts and brains of men. If all the meadows on the earth were left in a wild state, rise free from care beyond the dawn and seek adventures, with altered mind, a true humanity on account of human experience. Life emits a fragrance life flowers and sweet-scented herbs, is more elastic, more starry, more immortal, somewhat as intangible and indescribable as the tints of morning or evening. It is a little stardust caught, a segment of the rainbow which I have clutched. Who does not prefer to be intoxicated by the air he breathes? A proud sweet satire on the meanness of our lives. The spirit can for the time pervade and control every member and function of the body, and transmute what in form is the grossest sensuality into purity and devotion. The impure can neither stand nor sit with purity, a serious meditation. Why should not a poet's cat be winged as well as his horse? A faint promise of nature. Believe that it is sacred to some god. A step or two beyond instinct, and saves a little time for the fine arts. Thou who art welcomed and beloved by all, ye are all bones, bones, famous for the pranks of a demon. Thus we kept on, like true idealists. Most of mankind are strangers to wit. A lowland degeneracy enhanced the beauty of the landscape, represented by a meandering dotted line, but could not plainly see, with half-shut eyes, looking out from the land of dreams, have leisure and a quiet mind. It seemed that the heavens and the earth had met together, lives on buds and diet drink, stood still and listened to their music, so sweet, their rare beauty. They possess a quite dazzling and transcendent beauty. The imagination dives deeper and soars higher than nature goes. What is a man but a mass of thawing clay? Nature has some bowels, and there again is mother of humanity. The earth is not a mere fragment of dead history. With his gentle persuasion is more powerful than Thor with his hammer. The grass flames up on the hillsides like a spring fire, as if the earth sent forth an inward heat to greet the returning sun, brighter, greener, and more erect and alive. The origin of a better world made him from the divine seed. In a pleasant spring morning all men's sins are forgiven. A return to goodness produced each day in the tranquil and beneficent breath of the morning. The tonic of wilderness, breaking through mists and shining faintly on the hillside here and there. One rambles into higher and higher grass. To the sick, the doctors wisely recommend a change of air and scenery, and sweeter grass. The universe is wider than our views of it. How deep the ruts of tradition and conformity! As he simplifies his life, the laws of the universe will appear less complex. Tastes of weed, suddenly expanded before the eyes of the astonished. However mean your life is, meet it and live it. Humility, like darkness, reveals the heavenly lights. Money is not required to buy one necessary of the soul. To gravitate toward that which most strongly and rightfully attracts me, rather than love, than money, than fame, give me truth. Truly, we are deep thinkers, we are ambitious spirits.